Yeah?
Ask if anybody else is interested. Ask if anybody else has made an offer.
Oh, I see. Leasehold, huh?
Leasehold? How long for?
I see.
How long is the lease?
88 years. Sorry, so what was that?
Ask him if we can go and see it today.
Just a sec, please.
Ali.
Look, am I making this call or are you? Well, stop interrupting and I can't think straight. Sorry about that. Yeah. How about tomorrow?
Today? Ask if we can see it today.
My wife wonders if it could possibly be today. Oh, great. Well, we'll do that then. Yeah, well, thanks very much indeed. See ya.
Well?
He said it's OK. We can see the flat today. We can borrow a key off Namer, apparently.
Oh, that's great. Oh, Ali, go get the key now, eh? I'll see if I can find somebody to look after the cafe for half an hour.
Here, that's a bit of good news, isn't it? Look. Terry McDowell.
Sorry?
Well, Wolfer's new manager. Haven't you seen?
No.
Hey, look. This could be our turning point, Ali. This could. He's a bloody good manager, is our Terry.
Never heard of him.
Never. But he's the bloke. Here, listen to this. It's my aim, says Terry, to lift Wolford Town into the second division, and I think he just might do it too.
Great news about Terry. What's his name?
Yeah.
We'll talk about it later on. Hey, I've got to go.
See ya.
Yeah? McDowell! That's the trouble with Wolford Town. Too many half-bakes and porters.
Sausage, chips and beans, twice. Where's my bowl?
Great little news item, mate. I'm going to do us a world of good.
Walford publican's wife in drink-driving case. In court on Tuesday, Mrs. Angela Watts of the Queen Victoria pub, Albert Square...
Oh, knock it on the head, Tom. We don't hear it all again now, do we?
They've got it all in now. It makes it sound really bad, doesn't it, driving without a licence?
Lofty, drop it.
Honestly, till you see it in black and white, you just don't know, do you? You can imagine how we feel, Tone. I mean, it's really terrible.
Oh, I'm glad to see somebody's taking an interest. Great news, isn't it? I was saying to Ali, this could be our turning point, you know.
Oh, yes, Arthur. Great news. Great publicity.
Yeah, but why do they have to print it? I mean, it's like having extra punishment, isn't it?
I tried to get it stopped now, didn't I, Lofty?
What are you on about? Blimey. I thought you was talking about football. Wolford publican's wife and a drink driver.
All right, Arthur. I'm going to confiscate this. I'm sick of hearing about it.
Blimey.
So, if I could just have the keys, please.
Yeah, sure. Here we are. Bring them back when you've had a good look. It's not a very nice flat, honestly.
I have seen it. Had you forgotten?
Of course not.
Hey, man. What's the matter? You cross with me or something?
No.
Hey, man.
I'm just a bit embarrassed, Ali. Look, it's not how I usually behave.
I should hope not.
Look, what I mean is, I'm just a bit surprised at myself.
Yeah, well, don't think about it too hard, eh?
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for helping me with the move and that. Ali, what I'm trying to say
I know what
is...
you're trying to say, Naima. And I'm saying the same thing, yeah? So don't worry about it. I got Sue to think about, so I wouldn't hurt her for anything in the world.
Yeah.
So, look, we'll just leave it at that, eh? Still good friends and no harm done. And perhaps even a nice memory. Well, it was for me anyway. Right then, I'll bring these back later on, yeah? And thanks a lot.
This says what I've always said. Don't waste vast sums of money on buying players from God knows where. Look for it locally. Spot your local talent and then nurture it.
You just like
nurture it along.
Oh, hang on. I've got to read about my age.
There. And don't read it out loud.
Still being a good boy, are you? Keeping away from the girlfriend?
Yes.
That's the right thing to do, and I approve.
Oh, good.
I mean, our Ange has had a nasty shock. You got to be around then.
And I am around Pete, so shut up.
Well, how's she taking it then? Generally.
She's not.
Well, Epsom makes the art grow fonder.
Or not, as the case may be.
Oh, so she's not being very understanding then?
That is an understatement. She keeps ringing me, Pete. It's driving me mad. Right, on cue.
It's a phone call for you, then.
Yes,
sounds lovely, Arthur.
You see, you'd only have to do the bar. The supporters club would look after everything else.
Yeah, sounds smashing, Arthur. Well, talk to Den, eh?
Oh, yeah. Well, we got the school welfare coming to see Michelle. So I'd better get home and make myself look respectable. Yeah. Well, I'll be going in. Ta-ra.
That was Mr. Wilmot Brown.
Mr. Wilmot Brown?
The new area manager. Seems he's an avid reader of the Wolford Gazette.
Oh, no, he ain't seen it, has he?
He has, and he's none too pleased.
It says here he's looking for talent scouts.
Oh,
Terry McDowell. He says people with their ear close to the ground.
Get out of the way, Arthur.
Well, I might as well apply, mightn't I? I'm in and out of school all the time with my job.
Arthur!
Well, what do you think? You think I should write and push myself forward?
Look, you finish this for us, will you? That woman's due here in half an hour and I haven't even given Martin his dinner yet.
What am I this morning, the invisible man?
Oh, look. See the dog basket? I got it down the market. I thought, well, seeing as little Albert's obviously here to stay, bless his little heart.
No, Pauline, I don't want a dog. I don't like dogs. And furthermore, there's no point to dogs.
Well, in that case, then, Arthur, there's no point to me or you either. I'm going upstairs.
Flaming dog! Pauline! Pauline!
Oh, Ali, it's perfect.
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, I know it needs painting and that, but, I mean, the basic layout, I mean, look. A nice-sized living room with no bed in it for a change. Oh, come on. A good-sized kitchen, nice and light. And a bathroom all to ourselves. And 2 bedrooms, one for us and one for the baby. Our new baby, Ali. It's what I want more than anything. Looking after Annie's made me realise that, well, it's the only thing that'll help me get over it.
Nothing will ever make us get over it.
I know. But we've got to start living again, haven't we, eh? Ali, it was 6 months ago. 6 months to the day, another Thursday. And in all that time, we've been going around like a couple of zombies. We've got to shake ourselves out of it.
Yes!
I want this flat, Ali. I need it. It'll be the start of a whole new life.
It's a bit dark, though, isn't it?
We can paint it white.
We ain't got nearly enough furniture.
We can get furniture. Maybe Saeed's brother will sell us some of this stuff. Anyway, who needs furniture? I don't care if I eat off the floor. At least it'll be our floor.
The mortgage company's floor. Look, Sue, let's be realistic about this, yeah? Listen to me for a minute. This place costs 30,000. We haven't even got enough for a deposit.
We don't need one. Mehmet said that bloke could give us 100% mortgage.
Yeah, a sky-high rate of interest. Price, yeah. I mean, think of the other costs. I mean, there's the rates, the mortgage, the electricity, the maintenance charge. We just can't afford it, Sue.
OK, all right, look. We'll go back to the cafe, we'll get a bit of paper and a pencil, we'll sit down and we'll work it all out properly. What we've got coming in, what we have to pay out, what Mehmet's friend can do to help us. Oh, come on, Annie, let's go and do it now, and then we can put an offer in straight away. Ali, if you want something badly enough, you've got to be quick.
Oh, look, see you, look.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
Andy, slow down, you're absolutely woofing.
Sorry, love.
You're putting me off my meal.
I'm sorry, love.
It's like someone shoveling coal.
I'm sorry for the 3rd time.
You're not in that much of a hurry, are you? No, you've still got 10 minutes. And look, I've hardly started mine.
Sorry.
How about making some polite conversation or something?
OK. What should we talk about, eh? A newfound friend, PC Plod? And a very charming fellow he is, too, if you like that sort of thing.
Don't be so silly.
I'm not, love. I'm doing exactly what you asked, making polite conversation, trying to talk about things that interest you.
He does not interest me, Andy. He merely helped me find a self-defence class, that's all.
Oh, yeah?
And I thought you always said jealousy was a waste of time.
Yeah, that was before I actually had something to be jealous about.
Look, you're going to put ideas into my head if you go on like this. Oh, look, I don't mean that. I don't find Sergeant Quick in the least bit attractive. He's just very kind and nice. The trouble with you is you don't know him properly.
I don't want to know him properly.
I know what I'll do. I'll ask him round.
You bloody well won't, Debs.
To dinner. Next time I see him, I'm going to ask him.
Look, I'll put arsenic in his soup.
Thanks, Lord. It's all right, anytime. It's lovely of you. Cheers, mate. Anyway, look, we know the asking price. We know about the mortgage. What we've got to work out now is our income.
It varies, Sue. You know the caff. 1 week up, 1 week down. More up and down since Angie started doing her pub grub.
Not just the cab, Ali, the minicab and all.
The minicab? You got to be joking. That varies even more than the caff does.
Cheers, mate. Well, we'll just have to work it out approximately then, won't we? Look, I'll start with the cab, shall I? What shall I put? 80 quid net as a sort of average?
Don't tell the world. They'll all be after us.
Right, what about you? What do you earn? Ali, I need to know. Otherwise, I can't work out what we can afford.
I don't know. It's difficult.
Ali, do you want this flat or don't you?
Of course.
Well, then cooperate. You don't tell me what you earn. Don't think I don't know why. It's because you don't need to know how much you hold back.
Sorry, love?
Ali, I'm waiting. I want to put an offer in on the flat.
I don't know. 120, 150, I suppose.
150?
Gross, Sue, gross. I mean, that's 20% commission to the company, less petrol. What I'll bring home's another story, isn't it?
All right. Well, so what shall I put net, then? 100?
No, nothing like that. Petrol's lethal. It cuts it right down.
I see. Well, what shall I put in, then? Ali?
70 quid.
70 quid. Oh, tell that to the Marines. You know, you should stop wasting half your money down that betting shop and up the club with Mehmet. We ain't never going to get out of this hole otherwise, Ali. Are we? Eh? Ali?
Let's have a big win.
I must say, I'm surprised the clinic didn't inform us earlier.
Well, I've only been there twice.
Yeah, then we went back to Dr. Legg.
In fact, the report came from the school.
Hey, hang on a minute. I thought you was from the school.
Oh, no. I'm from educational welfare.
Well, I don't want welfare, do I? I just want to know certain things about how to manage, that's all. You see, I plan to carry on as normal.
Quite.
I mean, the only reason Mum and Dad went up to the school in the first place was to see if I had to carry on wearing school uniform or not.
Now, hang on, Michelle. There was other things besides that. I mean, like doing PE and taking the exams.
Listen, can I just say one thing? Our policy is to help the girls carry on with their education as fully as possible, both before and after the birth.
Great. I approve of that.
You see, what worries me is that these wretched CSE exams, well, they're about the same time as the baby's due. Well, what's going to happen
Mum, I can always go to the sick room if the worst comes to the worst.
Don't be silly, Michelle.
Listen. We have a system for all this, and that's what I'm here to explain to you. I mean, we're a little bit organised, you know. It's not the first time this has happened.
No, be quiet, you two, and listen to the lady. Go on, love.
For a start, you won't be taking your exams at school, dear, because by that time you'll have moved across to home tuition.
Home tuition? Oh, I'm not sure.
Oh, that's not here. That's at our special centre in Walford. You see, we've a team of tutors who come in and coach the girls. And then when the time comes, you'll be taking your exams there, too.
Leave school, you mean?
We've seen their flat and we both like it very much indeed. And we'd like to put in an offer, subject to survey, of course. Yeah. Well, the thing is, we've seen similar properties in the district and we think this one's a bit overpriced. Well, 25,000 we thought. 25,000, yeah. Well, I appreciate that. Well, no, that's no problem.
Ali, tell him we ain't got to sell anything so we can get the money quick.
I see.
Ask him when he's going to make up his mind.
Yeah, you can. The number I left you this morning. Yeah.
Tell him we've got to know
OK,
today.
then. Thanks. Well, I look forward to hearing from you, then. OK.
Well, what did he say?
Well, he said he's got to speak to Said's family and then his solicitor. He may be back to us later on today, but he wasn't sure.
Oh, God, Ali, do you think he's going to accept the offer? What did he sound like?
I mean, what's he going to do? Sack us? What sort of powers an area manager got, anyway?
Quite a lot, but he ain't about to use it. Oh, come on, Angie. I only phoned up to find out what happened. He ain't about to sack us over a minor motoring offence.
Minor? It wasn't minor, Den. I mean, if you were thinking of managing a string of pubs, would you think of me as a tenant?
We've been good business for the brewery. We've knocked the 2 bars into one. We started food. There's been music nights, ladies' nights, and there's a darts team.
And the ladies' darts.
And I'm thinking of starting a drag night.
Ah, you're about time.
Yeah, I've been talking to Fat Harry about it. And Arthur wants to use the pub for the Wolford Town supporters too. I mean, it's all good business, all good news.
Yeah, but I've gone and blotted our copybook, haven't I? I mean, if we wanted to move away or better ourselves, no one would even consider us.
Oh, come on, Ange, you're being too hard on yourself.
It's that Wilmot Brown, isn't it? If only he hadn't seen it. If he hadn't read the naffy newspaper.
If only. If only I said you'd taken the car with my permission and stuck by it.
Yeah, but you thought it'd teach me a lesson, didn't you? Which it has.
Look, I'm sorry anyway, Ange. I shouldn't have shopped you. I should have stood by you.
No, you have, haven't you? I mean, you've stayed in. You haven't gone off and...
Yeah.
I appreciate that, Den.
Look, Dad! Look, Dad, you're not looking!
Hmm? Oh, very nice, very nice. Well, what is it?
It's a coat, Dad. What do you think? Look, I'll put it on. Oh. There. It's not real fur, of course, but Neville said it was ever so expensive. He bought it me when he went to Manchester. What do you think?
Very nice. But isn't it a bit short?
Dad, short skirts are in. Haven't you noticed?
Oh. Look, what does your mother think?
Oh, she likes it. She's pleased Neville bought me a present. And she's pleased Neville and me are getting on so well these days.
Yes. Well, I'm pleased too, Cassie. Cassie, listen. This is a new start for you and your mother, isn't it? I mean, now that you've got Neville and now that Neville's bought the house, things will be better. There'll be more money and...
He could have got it in pink, he said, but I'm glad he didn't. He's got ever such good taste.
Cassie, I'm trying to tell you something important.
Aye.
Hey,
Oh, Kelvin, what do you think?
How did it go, Kelvin, the exams?
An A this time, definitely.
Come on.
No, I don't know how I did, but it was all right.
I said, look at my coat.
Oh, shut up a minute, Cassie. I mean, it was better than last time. I could answer some of the questions, so unless I made a load of stupid mistakes, I should have passed.
Hey, great! Well done. And that was the last paper, huh?
Yep.
Kelvin, will you please look at my new coat? Neville give it to me. Don't you like it?
Come on. Why don't you ring?
Give him a chance. I've got a lot to think about.
What's to think about? Either he accepts it or he doesn't.
He's got to ask the rest of his family, hasn't he? Look, I'd relax if I were you, because I doubt we'll hear from them again. These things always take time.
Well, listen, why don't we ring them then, eh? And just say that we...
No, I can't do that. God, Sue, I don't know what's the matter with you. It's only a flat, and not even a brilliant one at that.
It's what I want, Ali. It's what I want.
Look, I can't stand this. Why don't you go for a walk or something, eh? I'll finish clearing up here. Go and buy something nice for tea, eh?
Have you given the key back to Naima yet?
No.
Give us it here, then. I'll go round and measure up so we can work out where everything's going to
So,
go.
they haven't accepted our offer yet.
Key!
What? What's the matter, darling? Your maths. Come on, give us it here. Let's have a look.
Mum, I don't understand it, so you certainly won't.
Thank you very much. I was top of the class at maths. I love you now. Here, let your old mother have a look. What you got to do?
These. B1 to B6.
Right, you know. A plus 3B equals 18.
No, Mum. You've got to use those to work out
Well,
that.
I'm not Einstein, am I? How can I do it without a paper and a pencil? Come on, give it here. Now then. Den, give her up with her own work. It's maths.
Well, go on, Riley, sling her up.
Look, if this and this is 18, and this is 44, so what's this?
Oh, that's easy. You find out what B is, and then you substitute...
No, you've got to find out what A is first, don't you?
Yeah, with whatever A is.
Oh, right, so whatever A is, right.
No, there's a simple way of doing
Well, you
that.
shut up, Dennis. It's all coming back to me now.
You asked me to help, so I'm helping.
Well, I've got one more patient, then I'm free. So where would you like to go? The local or somewhere more exotic for a change?
It should better be the Vic. I must get home and cook supper. I'll be in trouble.
OK, Ruth. Yes, Mrs. Cotton, good evening.
Hello, Doctor. Is that Lou's social worker?
It is, yeah.
Oh, well, I wonder if I could have a word with you. I'm a patient of Dr. Legg.
See you in a minute, Ruth.
I'll come and find you later when I've finished with the Fowlers. It shan't be long. In fact, she's doing so well these days, I'm feeling quite superfluous there.
I'm sure you're not. See you.
Yes, I've been wanting to have a word with you for ages, ever since Lou told me what help you've been to her. Oh, would you mind awfully if I got in for a minute?
Yeah, do.
Oh, that's better. If I stand too long, I'll get giddy. Anyway, it's not very nice discussing private matters on the street, is it? You see, I need someone to put in a word for me about me flat. My name's Doc Cotton. Well, you probably heard of me. Now, did I hear you say that you were seeing Dr. Legg later?
Well, briefly, yes.
Yes, well, then you can get all my medical details from him, because he knows all about me. Sometimes I think that my health must be almost as much as a trial to him as it is to me.
Oh, dear.
Oh, I know that it's not your department, but I mean, you're all as thick as thieves, aren't you? And most of the things in this world get done by pulling strings, don't they?
Look, why don't you give me your address,
Oh.
Mrs. Cotton? Yes? And then I can pop by one day and see you, and I'll put
What
you
I'd
in
really
touch.
like, you know, if you could make a note of it on your bit of paper, is to move down here into the square. Because it's nice and cosy down here. And this is where all my friends are. See?
Is this home tuition? When's it starting?
I don't know. So she's going to pop back with the details, then I can decide when I want to start.
Will ya?
Yeah, well, she said I can't stay at school for too long, 'cause it's too tiring for me.
You better not let her see you riding that or she'll have a fit.
I don't care. I'll stop riding that bike when I'm ready. Here, the medical officer came to school today. I mean, they're all buzzing round me now they got me on this list.
In my capacity as a school cleaner, I'm frequently on the playing field.
Oh, don't put that off. It sounds daft. Sounds as though you scrub 'em or something.
Eh?
Yeah, I mean, keep it simple. Just offer them your services as a talent scout.
Look, I've got to explain, Pauline. I've got to explain that I'm in and out of school with me job.
All right, then we'll just put, I am frequently in and out of school.
I've got to do it properly, Pauline. Now then, dear Mr. McDowell.
It's grand social worker.
I'll get rid of her quickly, will you? I want some help with this.
Hello.
Oh, what do you think you are, married, Ellie? Come on. Hey, look, I'm the Barry the Quicken in this area.
Me, careful. Oh, just the man I wanted. I've been looking out for you all day.
Really? Not more trouble, I hope.
Oh, no. What I wondered was, would you like to come to dinner one evening?
Oh, well.
I mean, you know, you've been so kind and helpful, and I mean, we just wanted to say thank you.
Well, that's extremely kind of you. It's a pleasant change to be appreciated, you know.
So you'll come?
Well, yes, just name the day, Debbie.
Well, what about Wednesday?
Wednesday, the 15th.
Yes.
Fine.
Is that okay?
Wonderful.
Oh, smashing. Great. Is there anything I ought to know? I mean, you're not vegetarian or anything.
Oh, no, certainly not, no.
Oh, good. And what about Mrs. Quick?
Oh,
I mean, obviously she's invited too. Actually, I'm dying to meet her.
well, yes, so am I, love.
Sorry?
Well, so far she's managed to evade me. There isn't a Mrs. Quick, unfortunately.
Oh, I see. Well, we'll expect just you then.
Right.
Great. Well, I'll see you Wednesday, 8 o'clock, all right?
Fine.
Great.
Bye.
Hi, Sam, you all right?
Excuse me, does a Mrs. Flower live here?
Fowler?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's about a puppy.
Oh, right. You want to come in a minute? Look after me, bite boys.
Busy outside the Fowlers, isn't it?
Yeah, all human life is here.
Except Mrs. Quick.
Oh, there isn't a Mrs. Quick, unfortunately.
Oh, it's taken me all this time to find out where she left him, you see. Oh. I'm really sorry. You must think I'm ever so heartless not having come round sooner. Only me daughter told me a pack of lies to start with.
I see.
You see, it was a Christmas present. But then me daughter got fed up with looking after him and I went on at her a bit. Well, I can't look after him, can I? I'm at work all day. So to spite me, she just took him off and left him. In a laundrette of all places.
He's been ever so well looked after here.
Oh, yes, and I'm most grateful. What, you must let me pay you for it.
Oh, it's been a pleasure. We've grown very fond of him. Look, I don't know how to put this, but if your daughter really doesn't want him, well, we'd be delighted to keep him.
Oh, no, we wouldn't. No. We don't really want a dog, do we, boy? Come on, there you go. There you go. You take him, lady. We don't want a dog. Not really. Do we, Pauline?
No, I suppose not.
Look, You might as well have this. I bought it for him thinking we was going to keep him, but it's no use to us now.
Oh, well.
Yeah, well, if it make you feel any better, you can give us a £5 for it. I mean, it's bargain. It's worth twice that much.
Arthur.
Of course.
Whoa. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ben.
Well, goodbye, little Albert. It's been nice knowing you.
I'm absolutely shattered, honestly. At least when I was living in the square, I didn't have all this travelling on top of everything else.
Naima, it's an impossible job for one person, no matter where you live.
I never wanted to run this shop in the first place. I only did it because of Saeed. Now he's gone. I'm lumbered. It's ridiculous.
Well, you're going to have to get some help, aren't you?
I can't afford any help.
What are you doing still here? I've been looking for you everywhere.
I was just sort of standing around, daydreaming.
Well, you can stop daydreaming because it ain't no good.
What?
Saeed's brother rang. They're not accepting our offer.
Why not?
It's too low. They'll meet us halfway, though. They'll accept 28,000.
Well, offer it then. Ring them up and offer 28.
We can't.
Ali, I want this flat.
Look, I've been sitting in the cab for the last half hour going over the figures again. I don't think we could have afforded what we did offer, let alone another 3,000.
Yes, we could. We worked it all out.
No, Sue, it would have crippled us. This place, I'm sorry, love, this place is way above our heads and that's all there is to it. I don't think we could afford anything, not just yet.
You don't understand. I wanted something that we could call our own. Something that can't be taken away from us. Oh, God. All right. I admit it. It was all a dream, all a stupid dream. I should have known. Nothing ever nice happens to me, does it? No, of course not.
Sue.
I wanted this to be a new start, a new home, a new baby. When you stop to think about it, I suppose even that's a bit of a dream, innit? The rate you're going. Don't look at me like that, Ali. No birds, no bees, no babies. Or had you forgotten the facts of life as well as everything else?
Well, that's enough. There's nothing wrong with me.
Oh, isn't there?
No, I know that for a fact. Only when I'm with you.
I beg your pardon.
I didn't mean... I just... It might only be to do with you. It might be to do with us both.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. That isn't what you said. You said you knew for a fact that it was only with me. So who can you make it with then?
No one.
No one? No
Sue,
one?
stop twisting around what I said.
Who is this no one then?
I just meant, OK?
You meant that you can't get it together with me because you're having it on with someone else. Oh, I gathered that much. Her name, Ali. I want to know
Look, there
her
isn't
name.
anyone.
I might have guessed this explains everything. There never was anything wrong with you, was there? You're getting it on with somebody else, and I'm on the scrapping.
No, Sue.
Ali, you can't do this to me. You can't do this to me. I'll kill you.
Sue, no, no.